Everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge. Here to discuss some Seattle Seahawks action. As they lose 17-24 against this goddamn Chicago Bears. All right, and that's nothing to take away from the Chicago Bears. They play fantastic all fucking game. Defense was great. Khalil Mack looked like an animal. I mean, that dude's amazing. All right, I'm not taking anything away from that. Mitchell Trubisky had a pretty decent game, 200 plus yards. Actually, 200 flat yards, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And let's talk about Russell Wilson afterwards. But it starts off with, typical kind of Seahawks, where first half inept offense. Just no yards, nothing happening, because this stat showed up. Russell Wilson got sacked 5 times in the first fucking half. Yeah, I think 6 or 5 times. Yeah, first half was ridiculous. Russell was getting thrown like a fucking ragdoll. That Chicago defense is no joke in the first half. They're no joke in the first half. Okay? They go on just devouring Russell like a damn animal. And you kind of have to say, there are certain moments in that game where Russell definitely did not make the right call. He was hesitating on the ball. He was hesitating on certain plays. And yes, you can absolutely blame that down to the pressure the O-line doesn't help him out with, but at the same time, there are moments where Russell just throw the fucking ball. Just throw the fucking ball. And the first half ended 10-3 with Janikowski getting a 56-yarder because, of course, if you're under 45 yards, Janikowski's going to not score. If you're over 45 yards, Janikowski will absolutely score. These are rules of fucking Clown Fiesta Funhouse mirror shit. All right, this is the way the rules work. And, the second half didn't really get any better, to be honest. Third quarter just felt a little bit dry, but interceptions galore. So we had 3 total interceptions, 2 interceptions caught by Shaquille Griffin, one of the Griffin brothers. Shout out to the Griffin brothers who have been fucking awesome. Shaquem wasn't really playing today, or not as prominently today, but Shaquille looked great. Shaquille got those 2 interceptions back-to-back, by the way. Mitchell Trubisky in the first half. And Russell got intercepted in the second half. So there's that shit. And unfortunately, the Seahawks couldn't really get their offense going all the way up until the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, somehow, some magical fucking way, Russell finds his juice again. In the fucking first 3 quarters, however, nothing was found. Everything was just, it was awful to watch. And again, I'm not saying the individual player is bad. I'm just saying the total product on the field was bad. You couldn't move the chains. The fucking defense was eating you alive. Russell looked fucking tired out there. He didn't look like Russell. He wasn't moving around. You know who looked like Russell? Mitchell Trubisky. Yeah, he threw the 2 interceptions, but he was a bit mobile. He was moving around doing all this shit. But it wasn't until the fourth quarter Russell really showed up. Russell really showed the world, like, hey, it's still me, but way too late, unfortunately, right? And you get Chicago getting a fucking touchdown in there. Consistent passing touchdowns. 2 touchdowns by Mitchell Trubisky and an interception. An interception for the touchdown. So, yeah, that happened in the fourth quarter. And it just reminded me of how broken we look right now. How absolutely broken we look. There's no cohesion. There's no communication down. And it just gets me kind of curious because, yes, Tyler Lockett got a touchdown. Yes, Will Disley got a touchdown. Those 2 boys look fantastic. I mean, I have nothing positive to say about those 2. Rashad Penny looked pretty damn awesome. Procise kind of came out of nowhere in the fourth quarter, last minute of the game, and Carson was underutilized. Injury, mayhaps, I don't know. But all these question marks come up because you lose 17-24 on the road. We get it. It's a tough situation to be in. Russell gets sacked 6 times. But I absolutely think Seattle really lost this game. And again, I'm not taking anything away from Chicago, but I really do feel that with all the opportunities that was down the field and all the opportunities that you had in the first half, despite how great the Chicago defense was playing, you could have capitalized. You could have done well, but unfortunately, you just couldn't do anything. And this has kind of been the story, huh? This has kind of been the story of where we've been at. And my whole fear right now is, okay, we're 0-2. We're doing a home opener against the Cowboys next Sunday. I don't know. I just don't know what the hell's going to happen. You know, Russell as you know, if you just look at stat lines, it looks good. But when you see him on the field, man, you get worried. Like, this guy's going to get killed out there. My God. And if he's out, what the fuck do we have? Nothing. And as much as we can shit on Russell, yeah, this dude is kind of all we have on offense. So, yeah, if you want to rely on Brett Hundley and what's that kid's name? Oh, God, Alex Magoo. Yeah, if you want to rely on those two, yeah, have at it. Please just keep complaining about Russell. Absolutely. But, yeah, if you're telling me Brett Hundley and Alex Magoo are going to do a better job, yeah, prove me wrong. Yeah, prove me otherwise. Yeah, fuck me. But Seattle Seahawks lose on the road. They're going to go home to Seattle against the Cowboys next Sunday. I got nothing right now. I'm still at this point. I just watched the game. I'm still trying to process, like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? I mean, you know what happened on the field, but it's like, good God, folks. We've been hyping this team up. I can tell you, all these podcasts and shit, they were hyping this team up. I had commenters on here. Dude, 11 and 4, it's 11 and 5, it's going to happen. 12 and 4. I'm like, no, it's not. 8 and 8. And that's looking at the positives and the negatives right now, because the negatives really are outshining the positives. It really is. And so hopefully the Seahawks get back home, get to CenturyLink Field, and in front of that home crowd can shut those fucking Cowboys down. God damn it. Let's get the win on the Cowboys, huh? Come on. Let's get this thing going. Like, we don't need arrogant Cowboys fans right now, all right? They just won a game this weekend. Good God, let's just shut that shit down. So that's that. Upset Seattle Seahawks fan. I just have to vent this shit out, okay? So hopefully next week we come back stronger. What do you guys think? You know, follow me here at the Sky Lounge. Links on the description, all this shit below. Comment and subscribe and like this shit for more daily content every fucking day. Now fuck off.